Nothing can turn you on a mayor more than hitting a pothole. Yeah, I hit one the other day. I had an outer body experience. All of a sudden I get all political. I'm like, geez, who elected this guy? Was he going to put another splash pad in? I get real tired when people tell me, I should start banking with Chime. They're like, you'll get your paycheck 2 days early. I get mine 2 days early. I said, you did get your paycheck early one time. Now it's just your new payday. I've been trying to make eye contact with my neighbor for 2 years. I don't know if it's like a Gen Z thing, because like the Gen X, they're cool. They want to say hi to you. My Gen X neighbor, like he sees me off in the morning. Like he won't go back in his house until I pull off the street. I can see him in my rear view. I'm looking, I'm like, and then the other time I'm like cutting the grass and the Gen Z neighbor and I'm like pushing it and like I stopped the lawnmower so I could try to look at him. He just won't look at me. Sometimes I don't know if somebody got skinnier or I just got fatter. I have a horrible memory. Waitresses, they have great memories. They can remember like no pickles, cider ranch, a Diet Coke, whatever it may be, right? I can't remember if I took my allergy medicine. It's insane. There's a lot of different waitresses, though. There's so many different types, okay? You have like the mean one. Like it's a burden. You walk in and she's mad at you already. What can I get you? Geez, sorry, lady. I'm hungry. I saw the open sign. And then you got like the blamer. You have the blamer. She comes out. She's like, sorry, the kitchen really messed this one up. She's like, we'll be right out. But then you have the timid one too, right? She's like, can I get that for you? I'm like, yes, you could take the napkin with the bunch of dirty, the plate with a bunch of dirty napkins on it. There you go. It's called recovery. The online dating scams, there's a lot of them. And my friend, it actually saved his life. Yeah, so he ended up being broke because they took much money off of him, So they said, you should get a job. And he did, and he turned things around. You're getting a little bit older when, like, you're stacking Kohl's cash. Tons of Kohl's cash. Got tons of Kohl's cash, Yeah, but I still can't like figure it out, because like I'm always trying to like coordinate 5 different outfits. That's all I got. And I try to mix and match, Sometimes I forget. I'm like, wait, did I wear that last Monday? Like, are they going to be sitting there and be like, oh, here he comes. Here he is with his Monday fit. Yeah, tons of outfits. So the other day, I was reading a self-help book, and it told me, begin with the end in mind, right? What are you going to leave behind, right? So I was thinking, like, what am I going to say to my kid on my deathbed? I thought it would go something like this. Hey, son, come here. No, closer. Delete my browsing history. My friend is so lazy. My friend's so lazy that the doctor actually gave him a return to work letter, and he asked for a second opinion. All right, guys, thank you.
Give it up for Dave for starting us off tonight. And we've got Billy Craze up next.
I just avoided all of those wires for no reason. What's up, guys? One more time for Dave, everybody. That's awesome. So, I recently got hit on by a 21-year-old. Yeah, it was really weird. So I turned her down because I'm not in a local band. So I am single, and I guess it was just with Dave's comedy set that I found out that those dating scams are not real. So there are not hot singles in my area, or no, but I'm not really one to do any kind of hookup or anything, or as I like to call it, nut and bolt. Mainly because I can't bolt. That's kind of a rough one. Oh, and my phone is doing that. Okay. So let's see. So I'm not really a religious person. I try to, not keep any religion or any like political stuff in my set. But I will say, before I started doing comedy, I did think about being a missionary. And then I discovered sex. So now I guess we know which missionary I chose. Uh, thing about it is like now thinking back at it, I want to talk about our Lord and Savior, pussy. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, I know that was the word vagina, which I just said it. Oh, I'm in the negatives at that point. Anyway, so I got a new barber recently, and he uses this website called Square Up to book appointments. And honestly, that was the craziest fade I've ever caught. Didn't expect that at all. Let's see. So, oh wow, I'm getting so many messages for no reason. Anyway, I'm not really one to make dick jokes, but I will say that if I had to compare my dick to something, it would probably be a doorstop. Not because it looks like one, it just makes the exact same noise when you touch it. Boing. It also makes that exact same noise when you hit it with a door. Don't. Okay, I have a question. This is a serious question. Has anybody ever, hopefully this isn't just a me thing, has anybody accidentally ever seen their parents naked? Did you say not accidentally? Yeah, that voice was deep enough to be hers. No, okay, so I used to see my dad naked by accident all the time, which at that point, when does it become not an accident? No, but what's weird is, so my dad passed away back in 2022, so now his dick's looking a little bit smaller these days. Um, oh boy. Okay. So like I said, I don't try to get too political. Mainly because I just think it's not my place to as a comedian. But I will say fuck capitalism. I'm more of a lowercase letter guy myself. So with avoiding all of the religious and political stuff, I still have gone to church in the past 8 months, and it got me thinking. If I ever have a pet, I want to name it after a church song, but it couldn't be a her; it'd have to be a him. The disgruntled sigh from Ken. Are we ever really free, Ken? America, fuck yeah, it's crazy. So my ex-girlfriend found out that I do comedy, and she wanted me to do comedy at her wedding coming up next year. And I told her that I wouldn't because the wedding is a comedy in itself. Yep. What? Oh, I totally get it now. With Joey saying, welcome to... Anyway. All right. So, kids these days are a little weird. I say that because used to, when we were younger, we would be like, oh, last one to the finish is a rotten egg. I was hanging out on my front porch and I heard this little 9-year-old say, last one to the finish is a little bitch. Needless to say, I ran as fast as I could. I also heard that same 9-year-old call his friend a dumbass. And I'm not really like a fan of kids cursing, but I couldn't be too mad because the other 9-year-old was being a dumbass. Let's see. Okay. I was talking to a friend of mine about, writing a will. And I said, listen, I don't have a will to live or otherwise. So, you know. So I am single, as I said earlier. I will say that if I do ever have sex again, which it's looking pretty grim, if I do ever have sex again, I'm probably going to play music in the background, and the music that I'm going to play in the background probably will be Kool and the Gang, because it'll be a celebration when she get down on it. Get down on it. Anyway. So my dad, like I said, he did pass away, but he was very like a rough and tumble kind of guy. If anybody would like get hurt, he would just tell us to walk it off. And I have a disability, so now thinking back at it, it's kind of a weird thing to say to a disabled kid. Yeah. Let's see. I'm going out of complete order for this for some reason. So I just did, about 2 weeks ago, I did a benefit for a comedian by the name of Dan Hopple, great guy. And I was a little nervous because his last name has the word hop in it, and I can't do that. Yep. Yes. Let's see. Oh, did I miss something? Probably. Oh, I've been going to the gym. Not really, actually. I kind of, gave up on it. Not really. It's expensive. And I was going to the gym, and I broke a record. I biked 1.75 miles in 10 minutes, and I was so excited. I was like, yeah, I broke a record. And then I was like, 2 days later, I'm like, damn, I broke my leg. Like, it was awful. But I will say, the only reason I'm really going to the gym anymore is because, those really high chairs at bars? I want to be able to, like, get into one without falling over. But I got a Black Card membership from Planet Fitness, and I just don't think they should be the one to let me know whether I could say the N-word or not. That's, let's see. So I don't drive, but I did get a text recently that I owed unpaid parking tickets. So I replied back, God took my ability to drive years ago. They never reached back out. That was cool. I'm going to end off on this. I have light up shoes, but right now only one lights up because the other one just gave up or something. But yeah, hold on. Yeah, see? Right? Right? So I can't tell whether I'm rave ready or an epileptic's worst nightmare. True. All right, so a couple things I want to announce. June 12th, I'm going to be emceeing a show at the Social House. June 13th, me and the PA Comedy Troupe will be at the Copper Coin right above the 12 penny. And then June 27th, we have Pact Presents Rob Random Spotlight Show, which you'll see him here tonight as well. If you guys want to come to any of those, come talk to me. We'll get everything going. You guys have a great night. Thank you, Ken. Thank you, Rich. Thank you, Stronghold Studios. Thank you for everybody for being here, and have a great night.
And next up is Trisha Marie. Let's keep going for her.
Hello. How are we? Woo! That's good. I'm tangled up as shit too. So I don't know if anyone knows this about me, because I feel like anyone who is actually single, all we do is talk about how we're single. So I'm single, And I hate going on dates. Like, I just hate the idea of, like, sitting across from someone and pretending to care about their thoughts and interests. Like, can we get to the part where we traumatize each other and move on? But I hate going on bad dates too. A couple years ago, I went on a bad date, and this guy decided that he was going to pick me up from my house and take me to a restaurant. That was mistake number one. I have social anxiety. I need to know at any moment I can skirt out of any social situation. But he picked me up. He took me to the restaurant. It was fine. We get back in his car, and he's looking at me, and he goes, "You know, I've been through a lot in life. I think meeting you, I now know why I stayed." And I went, "Oh, buddy, I got some bad news for you. If you think I'm your reason for living, I'm not even my own reason for living, all right?" So after that revelation, I was like, I got to go. So I was like, "Hey, can you take me home? I want to go home." He goes, "Sure, but before you go," he's like, "Can I give you a hug?" I was like, "Yeah, that's fine." This motherfucker starts crying. I'm like, "What do I do?" I'm like, "Hey there, buddy, is everything okay?" And he's like, "Yeah, I have separation anxiety." I was like a fucking dog? Do you need a thunder coat? My God. I feel like being a single female comedian is starting to give off desperate vibes, and I don't mean it to be. The other night, I was trying to crowd work with this guy, and I was like, "Hey, do you have a girlfriend?" He goes, "No, and I'm not interested." I was like, "Jesus, neither was I, but maybe now that you're not, maybe I am." I was like, women love a chase is all I'm saying. It's crazy what people will do for validation and attention, like standing in the middle of a vape shop, talking about my trauma, hoping people will laugh at my jokes. Please fucking laugh at my jokes. Therapy is fucking expensive. Can't do it. I recently went through a breakup, and going through a breakup is interesting because you get really close and vulnerable with this person, and then you just like never speak to them again. But what's also interesting is that this person has seen you naked, and you just have to live with that knowledge. Like, guys, they've seen your butthole. I haven't even seen my own butthole, all right? Maybe the only other person who's seen my butthole is my doctor, and he doesn't even want to see it. But I feel like when you go through a breakup, you should be able to erase each other from your memory. I think it would just make things simpler. But I feel like people who are divorced already do that. Like, as soon as they sign that paper, they're like, "I've never met that man in my life." But if they did that and they had kids, it would be weird because, like, they would still have to say, "I don't know this person, but also, can we meet up every other Saturday and exchange the small child we both seem to like?" I was talking to this guy recently. We're getting a little intimate, sexting. And he's like, "Girl, I want to make you see colors." I was like, "See colors? What does that mean, see colors? Like, do men just think we're out here like dogs seeing the world in black and white until we come?" Like, see colors. Like, if I'm seeing colors, I'm going to the hospital, not fucking Chad, all right? Or am I one of those people who associates words with colors? Because if that's the case, then sex is red, white is cum, and anal is indigo, because in it goes! All right. That joke was just for me. So recently, I was talking to one of my friends, and she got catcalled, which catcalling is such a weird thing to me. Like, I've never thought someone was so attractive that I had to aggressively yell at them through a moving vehicle. Like, I wouldn't just look at you and be like, "God damn, I'd love to see you in some gray sweatpants." I mean, I might be thinking it, but I'm not going to say it. So I asked my friend, I said, "Well, what did they say to you?" And she's like, "They pointed at me and went, tall." And that was it. I was like, "That's so oddly specific. I want to know what oddly specific things that man would say about me." He'd be like, low self-esteem. Daddy issues. Need someone to tell the waiter when her order is wrong? Listen, they have a hard enough job. I feel bad, all right? So I was talking to my friend recently, and he's talking about one of our mutual friends, and he's like, "She's so hot, she's so great, all this stuff." And I was like, "Geez, I wonder what he thinks about me." So I asked him, I said, well, what do you think about me? And the way this man paused still haunts me to this day. He said, oh, you have a great personality. I said, no, that's what you call ugly girls. I'm hot and funny. I'm at least a 10 at Walmart, guys. I like to think what that scale would look like, a 10 at Walmart. So I'd say I'm like 6, no makeup. You talked to me because no one was around. 8 with makeup. You'd buy me a drink. At Walmart, I'm a fucking 10. I'm a supermodel. I don't make the rules. That's just science. All right, that's my time. Thank you guys so much.
Next up, we have Tyler M.
So I'm going to start with some stuff that I just wrote while sitting over there. Brand new. So there's this Age of Attraction show. Makes age out to be such a huge deal. There's always this big dramatic reveal, but I think instead, instead of Age of Attraction, we should do Disease of Attraction. Everyone is clean except for the ones that aren't. There's always a big moment of truth. Surprise, the hot bi guy Gary has AIDS. They are not allowed to reveal their status until they get married. They'll still fuck for sure. It'll just be more exciting. Janet's gonna try to explain how she cured her herpes with essential oils and her plant-based lifestyle. Brad is not fucking having it. Well, now he has it. That's the kind of drama we need in our reality TV. So, back in the day, they had this dating site called Positive Fish. Pretty sure everyone that knew about it snooped on there a bit. It was a dating site for people with STDs. Actually, it might still exist. I'm not really sure. But those were the OG catfish. Catfish with some dirty whiskers. So, I'm not really into superheroes. I always get asked who my favorite is. If I had a type, it would be the ones with issues. Hancock was more up my alley. But I think it's time that we have a gooner superhero. He's like a vampire. The longer he's out in the daylight from his goon cave, the weaker he gets. But after recharging his batteries and after 6 hours fully edged, the Avengers call on the multi-tabber, the incognito commando, the desensitized man to take on Thanos. Can anyone guess his superpower? Thanos don't want none of that. I'm not autistic, but I like dinosaurs. Land Before Time really got me into them as a kid, but they really ruined those movies. Every sequel they made into a musical. I already hate musicals as it is, but Land Before Time was just bad. No one needed to see Petrie do some bullshit like that in The Great Day of the Flyers. Show of hands, who in here has seen Land Before Time before? Show of hands, who remembers a single song from that movie that were sung by the dinosaurs? You actually do?
I'm not singing it, but I know.
Wow. Yeah, 14 movies, 44 musical songs. I can't think of a single one. There wasn't a single Hakuna Matata in there. All right, that's a new show. Back to the tried and true stuff. So the world today has gotten so mean. We're always at each other's throats over some bullshit. We need more grace. We need to be more forgiving. But it can be hard. Anyone else have a hard time forgiving God for flooding the earth? I know you're not really allowed to address it, but that was kind of a dick move. It's all right. I still love you, because I have to. But flood me once, shame on me. Flood me twice, shame on me. Guess I didn't get my knees enough. He loves when you do that. Just raining in general is kind of shitty. In no other scenario could you just dump a cold bucket of water on someone. I know the followers would say he's doing us a favor with giving us water to drink or water for our crops, but that's literally his design. Ancient civilizations believed that rain was God's life-giving semen. And you know Noah had to have missed a couple animals. There had to have been some real cuties that missed the boat. It's hard to catch an animal alive. I'm sure they didn't have good tranquilizers back then. I'm sure he just lured them with some good treats, maybe some begging strips. And you had to have messed up on some of the genders. We still struggle with that today, let alone what they identify as. And what if some of the animals were gay? Gay animals are a thing. You're going to try to pressure this poor lesbian fox to fuck the one male that's left? And Foxy Roxy just wants some boxy? She had to leave her den in a hurry when the rains came. She left behind her favorite beanie. So ChatGPT told me when I was researching this bit that lesbians are known for beanies, lip rings, and Subarus. So I just imagine that a butch lesbian beanie rolling up in her Subaru with a lip ring and a cool beanie was just adorable. So she gets spotted on my boat for sure. But I think God should just apologize for the flood. I mean, he doesn't have to. He's not going to get canceled or anything. But it would just be a good faith gesture, even though he feels a little guilty about doing it. I know I'd respect him more for it. Like, come on, I cut off my foreskin for you. I mean, I was a baby, and I didn't really have any say in the matter, but I'm sure I complained at the time. But just a little thank you would be nice, or at least some oxys. I don't know. You didn't even tell me why you wanted me to do that. I know I shouldn't be questioning it, but it's just a big ask. I'm kind of stuck like that now. You just go flood the earth. Honestly, I don't even know how you had such a cool son. It's hard to believe. I really just want to get back in a time machine so I could give Jesus a paternity test. See what happens when Mary meets Maury. Sorry, Joseph. It ain't you, buddy. Yeah. But we really need great fathers. They're hard to come by. There's a lot of landmines and traps that women have to look out for when selecting a suitor. But there's some tells. There's some signs. I think a man with a box of tissues next to his bed is a major red flag. Not because he's jerking off, but because he could clean up with just a few tissues. That man can't reproduce. You want a man with a beach towel next to his bed. You want a man with some stains on his window curtains. Hell, you want a man that grabbed his big furry dog because there was a little more of a backup than he had planned for. He doesn't have to be proud of it. In fact, a little shame is healthy. Anyway, if your man is always bathing his dog under mysterious circumstances, better yet, the man just keeps his dog's fur long because his biggest secret is that his big, crusty, great white Pyrenees is really a big black Tibetan Mastiff. You gotta keep that lie going. When that dark undercoat starts poking through, Duke needs a new coat of paint. Anyway, with that man, you'll have a large, loving family with minimal defects, hopefully. But a man with a box of tissues, don't even bother saving up for IVF. Just get a donor. Just get the man with the towel. Of course, this is all assuming you want to start a family. It's not for everyone, but if you want to raw dog it with a low-load Logan, have a blast. Now, staying with the theme of dogs. So Hitler had a dog. Beautiful German Shepherd named Blondie. Checks out. Dogs are full of unconditional love, even for that guy. We could all learn a lesson from that. You think he kicked it? I don't. I don't think he'd do that to his beautiful blondie. He was worried what the Soviets would do to her when they invaded. So he euthanized his little girl before he killed himself, allegedly. Can you blame him? The Soviets didn't have a great reputation for what they did in capturing enemy territory. You know, somebody would do something bad to her. So it was an act of love. He did the right thing. He loved that dog. She was such a great dog. She didn't deserve any of it. Joe Biden had a German Shepherd named Commander when he was president. Commander was not a great dog. He bit all the Secret Service. They didn't deserve it. They were just doing their job. All the good Secret Service were on injured reserve from Commander attacks. That's how we got the JV squad at the Butler Trump shooting. They couldn't put an agent on the roof where the shooter was because the roof was too slopey. I mean, it was the way that a roof was supposed to be shaped. There weren't any special agents left with enough supporting ligaments in their knees for that kind of balancing act after all their run-ins with Commander. Maybe Joe kicked him and made him aggressive. Or maybe just fell on him too many times. I don't know if it was intentional, taking out all the Secret Service. I just don't think that Biden or Kamala was facing the same level of threats. Final ending, we could let some of the backups play. But no one liked Commander. When the Republicans invaded, he wasn't even worth euthanizing. Even Pete Hegseth didn't want Commander. I think he'd go for Blondie, though. She was so beautiful, so perfect. So they had a gay bomb once. At least it was proposed by the Air Force, not the Navy, actually. The idea is they would drop a pheromone disbursement over their enemy combatants, and these hardened soldiers would be so overcome with homosexual desire, they would just lay down their weapons and would start a gay orgy, and while the Americans would just come in to make fun of them. They'd be so ashamed at what they'd done, they would just surrender. I would love them to drop a gay bomb right on my forehead. They look like they're having so much fun, so much sex. Dating looks fun. Dating women is hard. Every straight man in this room knows that. As much as I love hearing all the mental health updates and how I have to wait until your next therapy session until you're nice to me again, I really would rather just be gay. But I'm just legit afraid of gay shit. I guess you could say I'm homophobic. I don't hate gays. Y'all are great. I just want to be one of you. But stuff's scary. I don't know. But every time I accidentally stumble on some innocent gay porn, I get the same scary gut reaction as I do when a family member calls with some bad news. Like, no, not dad. We're supposed to go fishing. I dated a girl recently that told me she's into gay porn, and I didn't know how to take it. I'm just like, I don't like that. Makes you wonder how many women are into watching dudes banging out other dudes. She told me it's because she likes guys and really doesn't like seeing a woman in the picture. Honestly, it makes sense. Made me feel a little gay for watching dudes banging out dudes. Maybe I did get hit with a gay bomb after all. All right, I'm going to end my set there.
And next up we have Machi.
Sorry for taking my sweet time. Yeah. Hello, everybody. How you doing tonight? So I've come back again, and I'm trying my hand at comedy once again. Yay! So as it was said earlier, my name is Machi, not to be confused with mochi or macho or matcha. Though I do like a matcha latte. I may look like mocha, but if you call me that, I will give you a black eye. Speaking of colors, my favorite color is black. Not because that's my race, but because I look really good in it. When I die, please dress me in the finest black linen that you can find. I want to be the finest corpse in the room. I want to rest in slay. Pretty please and thank you. I've had a lot of nicknames in life. Match, Chi-Chi, Mod, Machi with the good hair. You're probably wondering why Machi with the good hair? Because Machi makes some good hair. Now I'm Machi with no hair. Yeah, I like that was a good one. So I'm from the Bronx, New York, but my family is from Nigeria. They came out here in '96, came again in '97, and I came out in '98. So perfect timing. It took my parents about 5 years after I was born for them to get their citizenship. So I was about 3 when they became citizens. You would think I was the anchor baby, but no, that was my brother. He was the anchor baby. America told my parents, we need the blood of your first and second born before we give you your rights as citizens. Greedy, you gotta say. So I'm the oldest of 3. There is me, my little brother, and my little sister. My siblings would say, growing up with me as their sister, they would call me a terrorist. Though my white friends just call me a Nigerian scammer. You don't, because you're a white boy. Because you're a white boy rapper. Shut up. Anyway. Hey, yo, shut the fuck up. Anyway, I find it funny when Africans move to the States and it's not one of the 3 big states, New York, Texas, or California. I like to call them miscellaneous Africans because they go to the miscellaneous states. When they move from Nigeria to Flint, Michigan, the water is still the same. Oh my God. Anyway, I'm sorry. It was funny when I wrote it, and it's funnier now when I was like telling it. Oh my goodness, gotta say. Anyway, Nigerians who moved to Texas, I find very interesting because everything is bigger in Texas, even their racism. But it's kind of cool because everything is bigger, even their racism. Anyway. Last time I talked to my siblings and my cousins back there, I was asking them how they were doing with the new virus that's going around, the Hansa virus, and my cousin was like, "Oh, you mean the Fanta virus? Oh, we're doing very fine with the Fanta virus. The Fanta virus is not catching us at all. We're just sitting here doing fine. It's like COVID. We didn't catch anything over there. It was very, very light, very, very light, like Ebola. The Ebola did not catch us over here." It was, they're very funny. Anyway, that was my hand at accents. Gonna switch gears real quick. I should have known my ex was nuts when he asked me to use my Nigerian accent during sex. I was very confused. Obviously, I didn't do it because what am I supposed to do? Nah. What am I supposed to do? Be like, "Oh yes, baby, let's do it." Like, no, that's nasty. It's weird to even say it out loud, y'all. Like, I gotta say, like, it's awkward as fuck. Like, when he was like, "Yeah, no, it just sounds exotic and so different." I'm like, "Nigga, you're black." Like, If this was a white man saying this to me, okay, but you're black. I don't get it. All right. I'm gonna leave you with this one last one. I have a controversial opinion. I think it's a Hiroshima one of controversial opinion. Anybody know who Rachel Dolezal is? Does some of y'all know who Rachel? Okay, for those who don't know who Rachel Dolezal is, back in 2015, 2016, there was a woman that was the president of the NAACP chapter. She was pretending to be a black woman. Turns out she was white and predominantly came from a family that was predominantly Czech and German, and she ended up getting like doxxed and a whole mess of a thing happening. But I think she should still be considered an honorary black person because she has stayed 10 toes down into the blackness. She has changed her name and everything. She is now Nkechi Amira Diallo, and has now is on OnlyFans going as Nkechi, and has stayed true to her roots of being a wannabe black person. And I think that she deserves, after about 20, 30 some years of pretending to be a black person, she gets the honorary right to be a black person. But she can't say the word. And that's my time. Thank you so much.
You and Billy have to team up to do a backflip trip. And he has to be grouped in with some of the comedians tonight, so Ken Unstuck is up next.
Hey! Yeah, so I noticed whenever I would do a comedy set, it would always be at the end of the night. And, a lot of the comedians here at Open Mic Night, they'll do their set, they'll blow their load and leave. It's not your mom here, fellas. So, comedy's hard. I can't make my liberal friends laugh because they're so sensitive. And I can't make my conservative friends laugh because I'm not a black man getting beaten to death by the cops. They say the left can't meme, and they can't. It's true. But they can see their kids on the holidays. Just kidding, they got aborted. I was talking to this guy the other day, and he told me that the Jews were trying to replace us. I told him, don't worry about it, big dog. No one could rack up DUIs like you. You can spin anything any way you want. The other week, there was some confusion about how many astronauts have been black. It's a prestigious career. Everyone wants to be an astronaut when they're little. They don't want to be a dinosaur or a monster truck. They're smart, they're brave, they're strong. Google says the number of black astronauts is 18. So, since 1958, NASA has spent $2 trillion to send 18 black Americans into the cold darkness of space, thousands of miles away from the fancy rich neighborhoods. A few weeks back, Joey got heckled off stage. I love Joey, and I love the heckler. I don't think it was a big deal. People from Jersey cut me off all the time. I just drove to Colorado to see my fiance. All the rest stops have these signs about human trafficking. They say that human trafficking is the exchange of sex for something of value. So just be safe in 2026. I'm fighting human trafficking by bringing nothing of value to the table. Some of the posters said that one of the warning signs is a stressed out traveling companion. I didn't know that was part of it. I thought I was just in Chicago. I did my part, though. I reported every single straight married couple I saw. we're like a family here. When Joey's sister passed away around Christmas, we put our money together to help with expenses. And that's true. We raised just enough money to cover the bills that month, and that was one of the things I was really fucking proud of this community for. That's you guys. Don't get too excited. I'm still making fun of you all. So the way that we tend to deal with things is, when shit's fucked up, we make jokes. And he and I wrote some jokes, and here's what I came up with. It's a horrible tragedy to find a family member dead on the floor. You ever walk out of the bathroom and tell everybody you do not want to go in there? Everything's getting shittier over time. They call it enshittification. They take something that you love and they make it worse, little by little. Case in point, the other week, it was John Brown's birthday. Anyone hear of John Brown? John Brown was an American activist. He and his sons would hack slavers to death with broadswords. And he led a slave revolt at Harper's Ferry in Maryland. He wanted more equality and less racism in America. Today, my friends who want more equality and less racism in America don't go outside and they can't eat gluten. Woo, fight the man, Birdie. No justice, no we. So it's Pride Month. So for the next few weeks, every heterosexual married woman will look at their gross husbands and wonder, why? People get mad about Pride. They get all like, what is a woman? What is a woman? And I'm like, damn, man, I've had dry spells, but I never completely forgot. People act like it's a complicated question, but it's really fucking simple. Do they cover their drink when Brian texts them at the bar? That's a woman. I feel like bigotry used to be more fun before the man got a hold of it and ruined it. If you didn't know, racism was made up to sell more slaves. This is real. You can look into it. So if you're a bigot now, that has to suck because you figure out all your role models are a bunch of fucking sellouts and they're in it for money instead of love of the game. Before, if you wanted to hate people, you had to think of like an old-timey, funny reason for it, like they're from the wrong side of the county. So, something about the evil eye or some crazy bullshit. The ancient Greeks said that their enemies were barbaric animals. And you could tell because they held such huge flopping dicks. And that's why all the Greek statues have little tiny penises, because they're sleek, they're sophisticated, they're smart. They're like a new iPhone. This is an Android, ladies. I don't like the R word. People are excited it's making a comeback. My cousin and my twin sister had learning disabilities. When I was young, I thought I was hot shit because I was in the gifted program. Anyone else from the gifted program in the fucking elementary school? How's that going for you now? I wound up dropping out of college. I worked a ton of different jobs. I kept on having shit relationships. Before my cousin died, he got his college degree. My sister had been working the same job and dating the same guy for 15 years. Which one of us is fucking stupid? Disability or not, we shouldn't be mean to stupid people. It's not their fault they're comedians.
Give it up for Ken. All right, next up we've got Joe Craig. So Joe was a longtime musician at the NEPA Scene Open Mic, and he hasn't been here in a long time. So we're glad to have him back and at our new venue, the Union Vapors.
I see the rain is falling down outside. The nighttime sky doesn't seem so gray. City lights color the clouds in the sky, adding life to a gloomy day. Kinda makes me feel like something beautiful, sneaking out of misery shadow like a beacon that's all to glow. Darkness can't live forever, the sun has got to shine. In this life there's good and bad, it never stays on one side. Life is filled with hills and valleys, stories told all good and bad. There has to be some kind of balance. Life isn't steadily happy or sad. Anger and depression, joy and happiness, always mixed together. Life isn't always a mess. Darkness can't live forever, the sun has got to shine. In this life there's good and bad, it never stays on one side. Anger and depression, joy and happiness, always mixed together. Life isn't always a mess. Darkness can't live forever, the sun has got to shine. In this life there's good and bad, it never stays on one side. Darkness can't live forever, the sun has got to shine. In this life there's good and bad, it never stays on one side. Okay, this song is about when your significant other gives you that certain look. You don't know whether you're going to get some tonight or if you're in trouble. So this is a song called Wicked Smile. I don't know what you're up to. I don't know your game. I see it in those beautiful eyes, but I know our thinking's not the same. What are you really hiding? You have something planned. Don't know if I can trust you or get away as fast as I can. What's really going on in the back of your mind? I can tell by the look on your face that it's not just your eyes. You have a wicked smile, and I don't know how to take it. Are you showing desire, or are you really trying to break me? You want me to surrender to what I don't know. I have an idea, but I've been wrong too many times before. Is it seduction? Or is it revenge? Do I stick around to find out, or do I walk right out that door? It's getting to a point where I can't decide. Trying to avoid unleashing a devil inside. You have a wicked smile, and I don't know how to take it. Are you showing desire, or are you really trying to break me? What's really going on in the back of your mind? I can tell by the look on your face, and it's not just your eyes. You have a wicked smile, and I don't know how to take it. Are you showing desire, or are you really trying to break me? You have a wicked smile, and I don't know how to take it. Are you showing desire, or are you really trying to break me? Thanks, guys. I got one more time for one more, so I'd like to thank everybody for coming out here tonight. Give it up for Rich for putting this together. Okay, I think I'm gonna try doing a cover, but it's gonna be in a little distorted way. So. There's a little song by Everything But the Girl. Stepped off the train, walking down your street again, past your door, since you don't live here anymore. It's years since you've been there, and now you disappeared somewhere. I got a space. You found some better place, and I miss you. Like the deserts miss the rain, and I miss you, yeah. Like the deserts miss the rain. Could you have been there? You always were 2 steps ahead. There you move, I walk behind while you run. I look out by your house. I could almost hear you shout down at me, where I always used to be. And I miss you, like the deserts miss the rain. And I miss you, yeah, like the deserts miss the rain. Back on the train, I asked why you didn't come with me. Can I confess, I've been hanging around your old address. Years have proved to offer nothing since you moved. You're all gone, I can't move on, and I miss you. Like the deserts miss the rain, and I miss you, yeah. Like the deserts miss the rain. Stepped off the train, I'm walking down your street again, past your door. Since you don't live here anymore, it's years since you've been there, and now you disappeared somewhere. I got a space. You found some better place, and I miss you. Like the deserts miss the rain, and I miss you, yeah. Like the deserts miss the rain, and I miss you. Like the deserts miss the rain, and I miss you, yeah. Like the deserts miss the rain, and I miss you. Like the deserts miss the rain, and I miss you, yeah. Like the deserts miss the rain. Yeah, thanks a lot, everybody. If you want to check it out, my name is Joe Craig. I do have a YouTube page, youtube.com at Joseph John Craig Music. You see I'll have like a lot of AI videos there and everything, and also you can check me out on Facebook. So thanks a lot, everybody. Thanks for coming.
Keep it going for Joe, everybody. Should mention, too, those first 2 songs are originals, right? Yeah. And next up we have Tim McGraw Cover Band.
reverb delay on the vocals? Right, right, right.
I think some people, it's okay when you're like back here too. I know there's some artists that like they want to sound like they're in bass and stuff.
I guess I like it like, at least like delay wise, like arena rock. Like it kind of is an echo, but not like a crazy, this is obviously a fake echo.
Right.
Although it's clearly a fake echo for the size of the room. Does that make sense? Almost like a slapback. Like, you know, that's like a quick, like, repeat. Or not, what? Yeah, no, I had a cable loose. And try this, and then I'll just have to hook up my phone and I'll be good to go. Testing, 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 testing. Burn on my birthday, baby. What's a boy to do? Heartburn on my birthday, mama. Keep this between me and you. Doesn't matter who called it. Doesn't matter what's fair. Don't ask about second chances. Your birthday's almost here. Your birthday's almost here. Heartburn on my birthday, mama. What's a boy to do? Heartburn on my birthday, baby. Keep this between me and you. Doesn't matter who called it. Doesn't matter what's fair. Don't ask about second chances. Your birthday's almost here. You motherfuckers, yeah, your birthday's almost here. shit. That was very loud. Thank you. All right, how's everyone doing? No, we want it loud. How's everyone doing? I'm Tim McGraw cover band, back from the dead. It happens every now and then, you know. So that was a song I wrote about California. Specifically, it was a prophetic song about getting my heart broken in California. But it's pretty dope, so I like it. I couldn't hear the drums very. I think it might be. Can you turn the monitors? Well, I mean, can you turn the Well, I was just hearing a lot of guitar and not so much the drums. Yeah. Should be. I don't care what they say. I'm gonna keep it anyway. And I won't let them stretch their necks to see my little black egg with the little white specks. I found it in a tree just the other day, and now it's mine, oh mine. They can't take it away. Here comes Mary, here comes Lee. I've got what they want to see, oh yeah. But I won't let them stretch their necks to see my little black egg with the little white specks. I found it the other day in the midst of a dream, and now it's mine, oh mine. They can't take it from me. Oh, now, Father, what can I do? My little black egg's gonna tell on you. I don't care what they say. I'm gonna keep it anyway. But I won't let them stretch their necks to see my little black egg with the little white specks. I found it in a away. Yeah. Thank you. Got real quiet. All right. All right. So let's do the wonderful thank you to Rich for doing this with the NEPA Scene. It's great. Summer for doing the sound. Where's Billy? Let Billy know I remembered Summer. Thank you, Ken. Thank you. You can vapor. Am I forgetting anyone? I want to be better than Billy. Cool. Should someone check? I don't know. Is there like a buzzer in there? All right, I've got one more here, and this we're gonna go to Sunday school. This is called Adam and Eve and Everybody Else. Can I have your attention? Can I have your attention? It'll just take a minute of your time. It'll just take a minute of your life. I think I've seen your face before. I think I've seen you somewhere before. Then you looked so nice. You never felt so free. You kissed her once, then twice, under the shadow of my tree. Can I have your attention? Can I have your attention? I think I've seen your face before. I think I've seen you somewhere before. It'll just take a minute of your time. It'll just take a minute of your life. Back then you looked so nice. You never felt so free. You kissed her once, then twice, under the shadow of my tree. Back then you looked so nice. Yeah, you felt so free. You kissed him once, then twice, under the shadow of my tree. Thank you. All right, on Tim McGraw cover band, Don't Look for Me. Thank you.
Next up, we've got Benny Beadle.
Hello. All right, so I'm going to be attempting harder songs today that might suck, might be good, but want to get outside of my comfort zone a bit. Yeah, we got like 20 more in the time you were gone. All right, so this first one's Crazy by Gnarls Barkley. I remember when I lost my mind. There was something so pleasant about that place. Even your emotions had an echo, so much space. And when you're out there without care, yeah, I was out of touch. But it wasn't because I didn't know enough. I just knew too much. Does that make me crazy? Does that make me crazy? Does that make me crazy? Possibly. And I hope that you're having the time of your life. But think twice. That's my only advice. Come on now, who do you think you are? Bless your soul. Really think that you're in control? Well, I think you're crazy. I think you're crazy. I think you're crazy. Just like me. My heroes have the heart to lose the lives out on a limb. And all I remember is thinking, I wanna wanna be like them. Ever since I was little, it looked like fun. And it's no coincidence I go. I could die when I'm done. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe you're crazy. Maybe we're crazy. Probably. And for this next one, I'm gonna do Bother by Stone Sour. Wish I died instead of. Oh, wait, no. I wasn't even reading the lyrics there. I just cut to the second. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Wish I was too dead to cry. My self-affliction face. Stones to throw at my creator. Masochist, whoa, masochist to which I cater. You don't need to bother. I don't need to be. I'll keep slipping farther. But once I hold on, I won't let go till it bleeds. Wish I was too dead to care, if indeed I cared at all. Never had a voice to protest, so you fed me shit to digest. I wish I had a reason, my flaws are open season. For this I gave up trying, one good turn deserves my dying. You don't need to bother, I don't need to be. I'll keep slipping farther. Once I hold on, I won't let go till it bleeds. Wish I died instead of lived. The zombie hides my face. Shall forgotten with its memories. Diaries left with cryptic entries. You don't need to bother, I don't need to be. I'll keep slipping farther. But once I hold on, I won't let go till it bleeds. You don't need to bother, I don't need to be, yeah. I'll keep slipping farther. Once I hold on, I'll never live down my deceit. Thank you. And that wasn't even the actual hard one. This one I'm nervous for. All right, and this last one is Fear by Blue October. All my life, been running from a pain in me, a feeling I don't understand, it's holding me down. So rain on me, underwater, all I am, getting under a heavy weight I carry around. Forgot to start the scroll. Today, I don't have to fall apart. I don't have to be afraid. I don't have to let the damage consume me, my shadow see through me, 'cause fear in itself will use you up and spit you out over and over again. Believe in yourself and you will walk. And now fear in itself will use you up and break you down like you were never enough. Yeah, I used to fall, now I get back up. I'm up here, I'm looking at the way down there. I'm staring through the I don't care, and staring back at me. You see, the beauty is I'm learning how to face my beast, starting now to find some peace, oh, and set myself free. Yeah, today I don't have to fall apart. I don't have to be afraid. I don't have to let the damage consume me, my shadow see through me, 'cause fear in itself will reel you in and spit you out over and over again. Believe in yourself and you will walk. And now fear in itself will use you up and break you down like you were never enough. Yeah, I used to fall, now I get back up. You see, I'm moving on. Oh God, just move on. La, la, la. Today, I don't have to fall apart. I don't have to be afraid. Get back up! Get up! Oh! Fear! Fear! Oh, no, no. Now fear in itself will use you up, and it breaks you down just like you're never enough. I used to fall, you're bitter still. Ask him to help you carry on. Thank you. That song is rough.
All right, let's hear it for Benny. I think he's going to outrightly refuse to ever cover Elton John as a result of that, by the way. Next up, we have Xdrenaline.
Hi guys, how's everybody doing? I'm alive. This is comedy. All 4 songs that I'm gonna do is comedy. Fuck you, bird. So for those of you that don't know, I go by the name Xdrenaline, and I talk a bunch of shit, and I'm sad. So I'm gonna talk a bunch of shit, and I'm gonna get sad. Shout out to NEPA Scene, Stronghold Studios, Union Vapors, Bird, and Summer. Thank you. Love you, Summer.
I'ma get it by any means necessary, you know that, but I need to stay focused. Too many people around me, hopeless. Keep a full clip equipped just in case I'm put in a position to lyrically unload it. Masterminds, fuck it, I'm diabolic. I'm about to spit some shit that's real out of pocket. I'm sick of people looking at me telling me I'm toxic, but you the one that's judging people based on their outfits. I need to mind my business before I get rowdy, say some cocky shit, then everybody surrounds me. But don't blame me, I'm just a product of my surroundings, and my people are known to walk in a room loudly, but not me. I don't like the situations. I'm the quiet kid, I really hate the conversations. I hate the small talk and I hate how complicated my mind gets when I overthink something so basic. Fuck it, no one can touch me on my cocky shit because my ego gets above me. I apologize if I get angry when I'm hungry, and when I get to this point, nobody can fuck with me. Fuck it, I know y'all scared of that. Bunch of clowns walking around using a robot to rap. I got a vicious vendetta like Jason without the mask. When this new shit drops, sounds like a fucking masterclass. I really need to stop thinking this way or that way. They gon' keep talking till I come out of the bat cave. I start making moves and everybody's trying to ride the wave. No one supported me until I mentioned the bigger names. Now they wanna say that I'm not out here killing shit. It's only when you're making moves that everybody's feeling it. Walking around straight hypocrite. Fuck it, at least I can say I've never been counterfeit.
Thank you. Now we get sad.
Somebody now. When my walls are caving in and I'm this close to the ceiling. Don't fail me now. TunaBeats.com. When my mind is giving out and my heart is slowing down, can you help me out? I need somebody, need somebody, need somebody now. When my walls are caving in and I'm this close to the ceiling, don't fail me now. I need somebody, need somebody, need somebody now.
Anxiety, depression, it holds me tight and I can't escape. Cautiously existing because of my own mentality. Constantly looking over, thinking someone's looking back at me, and no one gives a shit if I exist. It's just a reality. My nightmares haunt me, man, and I don't even want to talk about them. But I'm worried if I lose them, I won't be able to walk without them. Anger on a microphone, honestly, I'll be trauma embedded in my head, and I don't think I can reroute it. When I open my eyes, I can feel my whole body shaking. I lay under the covers and can't move because my mind is racing. Talk to a therapist, and I should be patient. I think I'd rather sit and overthink in isolation. They say time heals, but look at what it's destroyed in the process. A family gone in minutes, a bunch of bodies thrown in the garbage. I guess this is the definition of a man who's extremely toxic. I'm crying for help, I should turn my pain into profit.
When my mind is giving out and my heart is slowing down, can you help me out? I need somebody, need somebody, need somebody now. When my walls are caving in and I'm this close to the ceiling, don't fail me now. I need somebody, need somebody, need somebody now.
Contemplated medication, but I know that that's not safe. I need my emotions to overcome almost anything. I never ran from a storm, you can find me dancing in the rain. Patience is wearing thin, but I think that's just my anxiety. And I've never been afraid to admit it, but pride is heavy on a chain, and some days I'm just stuck with it. Bipolar is a mess, and I can't even pull my thoughts together. 1 minute I'm on fire, and then I'm colder than December. Honestly, the shit doesn't make sense. Why was I chosen to be fucked up? I hate this. Anxiety, bipolar, let's add it to the mix. Not to mention I've only ever known a fucking narcissist. Been weighing on my mind lately. 1 minute I'm in love and the next minute I'm going crazy, holding on to false realities and a fuck ton of maybes. If I'm supposed to be this way or if I need changing.
When my mind is giving out and my heart is slowing down, can you help me out? I need somebody, need somebody, need somebody now. What?
That's that one. Apparently I wrote that song for Billy. This one I definitely wrote about Billy. Say it with your chest.
I'm a loner. The last one that loved me was a closer. It fucked me up good just to know her. So why do you always run away? I'm broken. There's probably something wrong with code. I listen to somebody that's chosen. The ones that'll never stay.
I apologized too many fucking times. I should run away and hide, but then I look into your eyes and get lost. I got issues deep inside, you're the root of all my problems. Our love got compromised, but I still run back to you. Think we're compatible, to you I'm laughable. My pain got tactical, filled with self-doubt, my mind states irrational. I get pissed off cause you act so casual. You casually broke me, casually made me change, casually ripped my heart out, it caused me to isolate. Now I understand I'm a pawn in this chess game. Too blinded by the love to realize I'm being played.
The last one that loved me was a poser. It fucked me up good just to know her. So why they always run away? I'm broken. There's probably something wrong with coding. I guess I'm just somebody that's chosen. The ones that'll never stay.
You say I'm the problem and maybe that's a fact. Or maybe you manipulated yourself into thinking that. Maybe you're surrounded by a bunch of snakes in your grass. You get pissed off if I was the one saying that. I fucking hate this life and I don't wanna play this game no more. You dug your own grave and got mad when I kicked you out the door. I wanna keep composure, but honestly you're a selfish whore. Selfish endeavors is a distraction, gon' keep you poor, fuck it. I know you hate to see me winning though. I'm emotionally drained, you made me feel invisible. Now when I look at you all I see is someone cynical with vicious intent. Why does our love have to be so criminal?
The last one that loved me was a poser. It fucked me up good just to know her. So why they always run away? I'm broken.
It's probably something wrong with my clothing. I guess I'm just somebody that's chosen by the ones that'll never stay. Oh.
Billy, do the video for the next song. Do it again. Yeah, this one's a new song that's gonna come out eventually. As soon as your video drops. All right, I got one more. I'm gonna rap like the Rents do, and then I'm gonna stop doing this ignorant shit for you guys.
I'm the loudest motherfucker in the room, but they don't notice me. I keep my circle small and I don't really like the party scene. These hype songs ain't my style, but they say it's good for marketing. I took the game and fucked it with no rubbers or apologies. The pain you hear is real and they respect me cause I tell it. I forgot to mention I get reckless in a session. Let the pain spill on a page where my notebook is a necklace. Walk through fire, lived in hell and I refuse to accept it. I only feel vengeance when I get inside the studio. Put on these headphones, close my eyes and lose control. You would think it was a musical. Fuck it, yo, it's beautiful. Locked in since I was juvenile. I'm a nuisance, I'm exclusive. I do this shit, it's therapeutic. Can't fuck with the movement, I get lucid. Y'all get wounded with music, I guess I'm too sick. Fuck it, yo, let's do this. They the reason I'm a monster, I'm a beast. I wreak havoc in these streets. And if you think you're stopping me, that's a fantasy they keep. Built from scars they couldn't see. They don't know what forges heat. I don't rest, I don't sleep. These shoes ain't for the weak. I don't roar, barely breathe. Built from hunger, caught from grief. I don't need to bare my teeth. When I vent, our body beats. I'm fueled by disbelief. Every step I took is steep. Ain't nobody stopping me. I said no one's stopping me. Life is tragic, filled with mishaps, and I think I get that. Steady talking shit till I spit back and get a big plaque. Coming ready, locked in heavy. Please do not forget that. I've been doing this for a decade. Y'all seem to miss that. Now they wanna know my name from the X to the E. I'ma go insane with no remorse, leave no remains. Fuck your fortune and your fame, and that our horse that you claim. I'm Superman, you're Lois Lane, you Mr. Mark, I stayed the same, I guess we just felt different, eh? Notebook filled with demons, I translate. Get lost inside a verse with no escape. When I pick up a notepad, I meditate, then levitate. Get lost inside this movie, I'm not the type to get bougie, but I will fuck up this loose leaf. If y'all don't like it, then sue me. I'm disgusted by you groupies, my pen is mighty, I'm Bruce Lee. No need to use knives and Uzis, my notepad is filled with fury. How you expect me to accept my existence? I've been out getting it since pots in the kitchen. Pen filled with penicillin aimed at the sickest. Ill with the writtens, revenge in the sentence. Look at all the pain I've inflicted, angry and gifted. Sickest with the illest intention, waiting for interest. In flames when I'm mentioned, I don't change lanes, I'm persistent. Waiting for the day that I could say that I'm finished. I done hate the way they play, the shit was lame and offensive. But they don't wanna say my name because I'm crazy impressive. I'm a monster, I'm a beast, I wreak havoc in these streets. And if you think you're stopping me, that's a fantasy they keep. Built from scars they couldn't see, they don't know what forges heat. I don't rest, I don't sleep, these shoes ain't for the weak. I don't roar, barely breathe, built from hunger, caught from grief. I don't need to bare my teeth, when I vent our body beats. I'm fueled by disbelief, every step I took is steep. Ain't nobody stopping me, I said no one's stopping me. Life is tragic, filled with mishaps, and I think I get that. Steady talking shit till I spit back and get a big plaque. Coming ready, locked in heavy, please do not forget that. I've been doing this for a decade, y'all seem to miss that. Now they wanna know my name from the X to the E. I'ma go insane with no remorse, leave no remains. Fuck your fortune and your fame, and that our horse that you claim. I'm Superman, you're Lois Lane, you Mr. Mark, I stayed the same, I guess we just built different, eh?
I'm fucking lightheaded. Thank you guys. I go by Adrenaline on all platforms, Spotify, Apple Music, fucking iHeartRadio. The rest of them. I have a show coming up on Saturday. Don't go to it. Go to Billy's. Thank you guys.
All right, we got a few more for you. Next up is Beta.
What's up, guys? How we doing? Uncle Joey. Wow, that's weird. All right. So listen. Past couple weeks, I came up with some songs, and Externally came up to me, and he was like, bro, past couple weeks I've been here, you haven't done any fucking rap. And he's like, I want to see you do some fucking hip-hop, like something. So I'm going to open up with some songs that I might forget the lyrics to. Billy's got me. He knows. These first two songs, Billy knows probably better than I do. I guarantee it. This first song is called Manifest Destiny. So let's get it, Billy. Come on, get the fuck up. This is my first original that I did the beat to and everything. So this is a special one. Yeah. I've been finding the recipe to manifest destiny. I do believe you'd invest in me back when I felt like a lesser being. But now I'm the best to be, and I'm fixing the rest of me to become what I'm meant to be and rise up from these messy streets. Said it before and I'll say it again. To see myself here when all this began. Didn't do this for money, from fame, from fans. Oof. Know where to turn. Oof. You know what? I'm gonna call a redo real quick. Hold up. Wait. We're gonna call one redo. I got one redo. Cause I fucked that up. That's all right. This song's called Manifest Destiny, point 2. I've been finding the recipe to manifest destiny. To believe you'd invest in me back when I felt like a lesser being. But now I'm the best to be. Now I'm fixing the rest of me to become what I'm meant to be. Said it before and I'll say it again. This is myself here when all this began. Do this for money, for fame, for fans. I'm fucking this up. It's all right. This is a comedy set. It's all right. This is a comedy set. We're doing good. We're just gonna wait. We're good. It's still comedy. Manifest destiny. I do believe you'd invest in me. Let's see if the second verse goes well, huh? But now I'm the best to be, and I'm fixing the rest of me. Sovereign or sorry, can't control your perspective. Believe what you want, that's on you, it's elective. I'm doing it right, I'm just trying my best, and I know that I'm right. You know what? We're gonna skip this one. This is the original beat though. It sounds good. The original beat sounds good, so we can like this one for that, right? Yeah. All right, Sean, I see you. You're like, kinda, buddy. Get it? I see you, Sean. You're trying to support. I know this next one real good, and Billy knows this one better than I do. Hey. Beta. Yeah. Contemplating our lives as open. preparing our noose. I'm not ready for the fight at the find of the truth. I can't take another night on me, not giving in to you. Nothing. Come on, Billy. In my garden, babe, we're feeling so high. You drive me crazy, but I'm loving the ride. Yeah. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to say? Baby, you're forbidden fruit. Yeah. But I guess I'm gonna stay away. Yeah, yeah. Let me, yeah. Let me take a bite of that forbidden fruit. You say you hate the life, but guess what I do too? You stepping like enough, I guess I'm thinking of you. I know it doesn't right, but God, I wanna pursue. Yeah, come on, Billy. I know you got this. Come on.
This part got him in trouble.
You got this better than me. Hey, get me reckless, there's way too much at stake. But you like breakfast, the best meal of my day. Leave me breathless when you feel my face. It's endless. Every song I can taste. The taste is amazing. I love the way that you make me feel. Your body is dazing. Love the way that you break me down. Your body is crazy. Love the way you take me next. Your body is crazy.
I think you could save me.
You're in my garden, baby, feeling so high. You drive me crazy, but I'm loving the ride. Yeah, yeah. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to say? Billy, you're forbidden fruit. Yeah.
I can seem to stay away.
Let me, yeah. Come on. Let me take a bite of that forbidden fruit. You say you hate your life, but guess what I do too.
You're stabbing like a knife, I cannot thinking of you. Gotta know to wreck, but gotta wanna pursue. Yeah.
Give it up for Billy, y'all. For knowing my lyric better than fucking I do. Give it up for fucking Billy, y'all. I love you too, Billy. Thank you so fucking much. This next one is probably not going to go much better. It's okay, but I gave myself a little bit of silence in between to lead into it. So this is going to happen, and we're going to see how it goes. And it's probably going to go bad. That's fine. That's fine. It's fine. It's open mic. It's supposed to go bad sometimes, right? It's the song's by Avenged Sevenfold. And it's okay sometimes to have a bad set. And I did. I know I did. All right? I'm not, I know I did. So we're going to scream a little bit instead. You all okay with that? All right. I want to see a fucking pitch for this fucking open mic right now. Let's get fucking going. Come on, Sean, get the fuck up here. I see you, Sean. Shut up, nightmare. You want to hear my time? You need to drown to know. With all the time that I've made to fuck you, I built a wall with the blood to show. God, I'm on. God, I'm awesome. God, I'm awesome. God, I'm awesome. Shut up, nightmare. training me. Your lacerated soul. It took me years, create, make, control you. Yeah, God, nightmare. Channel nightmare. Channel nightmare. Channel nightmare. Lord, right here. Lord, right from your lacerated soul, my lacerated soul. Yeah, when you say the word, there's nothing left to show. Come on! Yeah, yeah! Get the fuck up! Yeah! Shut up, nightmare! Come on, buddy! Shut up, nightmare! Shut up, nightmare! Shut up, nightmare! So, my set did not go as planned. That's to say the least. But what did go as planned is NEPA Scene and Union Vapor showing the fuck out and giving us a space to fuck up like this and do the thing and do it really wrong. And that's fine. Right. No, Billy, you got the fuck up here and killed it, bro. You did. You did. Thank you guys for showing up and doing the thing every fucking week. And on the weeks that I'm not capable of doing it right and I do it wrong, I still somehow do it right because you guys are like, yeah, fuck it up. I love you guys for all of it. Thank you, Birdie. I see the heart. I fucking love you too. Keep it going. Keep all of this fucking going because it allows some of us to pour our fucking hearts out and do some terrible shit on stage that makes us feel better about the week. So thank you. Billy has a question. Billy, what's your question? I'm not Irish, no. Thank you guys so much for your time this week. And we'll see you next week. Thank you. I've been Beta.
All right, we got some comedians to end off the night. And next up is Sean Wheeler.
How about it? It's a funny sandwich. Guys, how about that fucking Lonely Island routine Billy and Joe just did, dude? Can you guess who's JT? That was awesome. Fucking, how'd that song? I forgot the recipe. What the fuck? Italian, with the Irish shirt on, looking like he just left Baghdad. Oh man. If Billy's JT, he's Andy Samberg. He lives in a sandcastle. All right. Hey guys. I don't really have a lot of stuff to talk about that's new today. UFO stuff's been released. You guys excited about the aliens? Pretty sick, right? I have a few theories on why they don't just come on down and say hello. One being, all right, so like, maybe we're not a threat to them, but at the same time, it's like, you know, would you go into the woods that have like a bunch of bears in there without a gun? You know what I mean? You don't want to go cull the herd kind of deal. So I think maybe we have some kind of an advantage over the aliens that we even don't know about. Like maybe it's our cum. Follow me here. You ever see how slugs react to salt? Enough said? Well, I mean, think about it, right? If the only idea they have of us is what happens at the end of a porno, because we're doing a lot of that, and we're watching a lot of that, and they're watching us watch a lot of that, they just fucking throw that stuff all over each other? What if they try to throw it on us, and they just melt? That's what happens. That's why the aliens don't come here. This is a half-baked idea I had today. I'm going to be the only one when the aliens get here. I'll just... hey, let me see something real quick. They're on the news. I'm sneaking up the stage. I just need to try something. Coming on aliens. That's what worked. All right, this next part might turn the room. It might. I don't know. I feel like we need new slurs. The old ones are played out. We need new slurs for stuff. And for people, not stuff. Let's just make that clear. Ones that don't have like a stink on them. You know? Like, I don't want to call gays the F slur. I want to call them Ninja Turtles. Because they do be in and out of manholes. Sorry. I don't want to call Jews the K slur. I want to call them Ninja Turtles. Because they do be in and out of manholes. Remember that video? I don't want to call black people the N-word. I want to call them Ninja Turtles. That's it, thanks.
great. Now I can never wear my Ninja Turtle shirt again. Yeah, well. I'm on a He-Man kick. It's fine. Next up, we got Rob Random.
The fuck's going on, everybody? It's been a minute. Yeah, what the fuck's up, Denny's? I'm gonna rock this shit. So it's been a minute. Got into a car accident, and my insurance company's taking their time. 3 months. 3 months without a car. It's terrible. So I live near Carbondale. I'm sure a lot of you know what Carbondale is like. You know, you're driving down the street, you just see crackheads all over the place trying to fight stop signs, yelling at the air, telling the river to shut the fuck up. And you know it's bad when you're driving around in the middle of the night and you just see a guy doing this. And you're like, oh God, that's a crackhead right there. And then you get closer and you see that he's just bouncing a ball. It makes me feel bad. It makes me feel bad because that's what I have to assume. But I almost hit a deer. And I decided to swerve. You ever drive in a French drain? No? It's not fun. Don't do it. For those of you who don't know what a French drain is, it's just a normal drain filled with giant rocks. So I call AAA, and I'm like, I need a tow. I tell her what happened. She's like, oh, it just sounds like you need to change your tire. So a tow truck comes out to change my tire, not tow me back, okay? So I start driving, and my car looks like a guy that had a stroke. I mean, it's like, I'm trying to go straight. I'm trying. As I'm just dragging rubber. Car's trying to pull me off the road. So, you know, a little bit of time goes by and my spare gives out. Rubber rips off. I had to walk an hour to find service. Okay. So I call AAA again and I'm like, hey, Marianne, looks like I'm going to need that tow. I go back to my car and I wait 2.5 hours. Then I decide to walk back to service, which is another hour. And the entire time that I'm walking up there, I'm screaming. You know what I mean? Not like screaming, but like loud. I'm arguing with myself, okay? And I see a car driving by me. And it was some old guy giving me a weird look. And I had to calm myself down because right then and there, I knew that I lived long enough to become the villain. And I am now the crackhead. You just had to wait. It was a great ending. Let it marinate. We all go to the doctors. We all have to fill out that exact same form. At least they save some trees, put it on a tablet. You know, they ask you the questions. Do you smoke? How much do you smoke? They don't have my answer. I'm like, the whole thing? You know, do you drink? How much do you drink? Too much to remember how many I drank? I mean, that's the only right answer. Then they start getting into the deep questions. You know, are you homeless? Have you ever been afraid that you would not have had somewhere to sleep? Obviously not, right? I'm just here for you to feel a bump on my balls. This isn't a first date. You know? Like, please, I swear, I wish we were playing 20 questions, because this list just keeps fucking going. You know? They ask what your gender is. This is my family doctor. They've been taking care of me since I was a little boy. And it would be one thing, right, if I wasn't there just last week, okay? And I know that there's transitions, but I feel like those take some time. You know? Like, I'm not just going to come back the next day and be like, oh, hey, it's gone. But the last question is what really blows my mind. What's your race? Now, I'm pretty sure I would know if there was a transition for that, right? And we all know what race I would go to. Right? What's your guess? Throw it out. Ninja Turtles? No, it's Asian. I gotta learn how to keep track of how many beers I drink. Come on, follow along. All right. So we've established that I don't have a car, right? So I walk home. I walk home, and I walk home in Carbondale. All the kids that go to Carbondale, they walk home too. So I'm walking home, right? And at the end of my day, I have to fill out some forms of everything that I did. So I'm just looking down at my phone, and I'm walking. There's this girl walking ahead of me, obviously, right? So I end up stepping on like a bag of chips or something, right? And I look up, and I got insanely close to this girl. So she turns around, she sees me, and I'm right behind her. Now, this is a guy's worst nightmare because she started walking faster. So I started walking faster because I'm like, I just have to walk in front of her at this point to make sure she feels safe. And then she turns around, sees that I'm walking faster, and she starts like jogging, you know? And I'm like, I cannot be Me Too right now. Like, this is not. So I just start running, okay? And now she starts running, but I'm faster than her because I'm grown. She's not. So I catch up to her. She just drops to the floor. And then I catch my breath, and I'm like, look, just let me walk in front of you so you feel safe. While she's just balled up on the ground crying. I don't even understand. How's that the most masculine thing you've ever heard? You ever hear a guy come? Oh, that's got to be the most masculine thing anyone's ever heard. Never? You like women? Oh, okay, all right. Save yourself for Jesus. She's not gonna fuck him. Satan. I got you. I got where you're going. Now, since I haven't had a car for 3 months, I've had a lot of time to sit and think. And I fucking solved world hunger. I did it. I did it. Okay? Think. Just think with me. I'm gonna take you on this train ride. Every fat guy gets a homeless person. Right? He's his sidekick. Anything the big guy doesn't want, boom. Hobo Henry snatches that shit right up. Then there's the benefit of weight loss. You think the big guy's gonna be able to finish all that food with Benzo Betty fucking giving him sad eyes? You know he's handing that shit right over. Then, once we figure out our problem, we can start moving on to other third world countries, right? Head over to Africa. Get some Ethiopian kids, for a good reason this time. Okay? We'll ask them permission, make them sign a waiver, and be like, hey, bud, you want to come over here and get some diabetes and high blood pressure? We got you. Big guy's like, oh, you never had a double Whopper with cheese, have you? Click, click. Well, here you go, big guy, finish this. I mean, seriously, like just a couple of fries and a piece of burger. You know that piece that's like way too much bun, nowhere near enough burger? Well, that's little Click Click's favorite part. And Marty McFatfuck on the toilet over here is feeling like a hero. Everybody wins. All right, I'm trying. That's all I got. Thank you guys very much.
All right, now we'll have Ken close out the night.
The most masculine sound is mispronouncing a color. Mauve, salmon, that shit. So we've got some events. First up, let's hear it for everyone who stayed the whole fucking night. I love seeing the comedians at the end of the night. Guys, I get it. People are busy. We got places to be. We have families. Some of us, allegedly, people care about us. It really is great. After most of the comedians leave, there's kind of like a little exodus to the parking lot, and everyone gets kind of probably stoned or drunk, and it's way easier to get laughs. So, pro tip. But don't go anywhere. We have got events coming up. I am a bit out of my own loop right now because I have been out for such a long time. But this Friday, we got Betty White Devil, the full band and their friends. We got Jump the Gap coming in. Next week, we will not be here doing shit because it's Camp Punksylvania. So if you haven't, yeah, fuck yeah, Camp Punks. That is a multi-day music festival in Gilbert, Pennsylvania. Body Count is fucking headlining. Yeah, so fucking go. You got vendors. You got all sorts of like fun Camp Punks activities. I gotta say, I went last year. It was our first time we were sponsored. We had a stage, all that good stuff. Summer was running sound. Summer, let's hear it. And it really is like just a completely mind-blowing fucking punk rock experience. I would put it head-to-head against any fucking thing that's going on in NEPA this summer. So if you haven't and you can swing the passes, check it on out. July 11th, we have another Steamtown Beatdown with Drowning Kelly, Since the Fire, and Surrounded in Static. I don't think that NEPA horror show is still happening. I believe Acid Rat is trying to do an album drop on July 18th. On July 19th, Suburban Downgrade, The Wasted, The Preps, No Limitations. August 1st, No Fight, No Victory, Marrowed, All in Blood, When Hell Ascends Tonight. All sorts of good shit. And, of course, your open mic nights every single Monday. I've said this a couple of times. All of this stuff is expensive, so we are starting a religion. It's just it's the rational, reasonable thing to do. Follow the Church of the Otherwise Doomed on Facebook. We are a 501c3 pending with the IRS. I've paperwork and a caseworker, all sorts of stupid shit. A nonprofit for supporting art and music in northeastern Pennsylvania. Again, thank you all for staying. Thank you, Summer, for running sound. Thank you, Rich, for being our MC. Thank you all for bringing your talent. And without further ado, handing it over to Hard.
Thank you all very, very much. I still don't know how to respond to any of that. just gonna awkwardly, do the usual spiel and move on. So this is the NEPA Scene Open Mic. We're here every Monday. Sign-ups are 8 to 9:30. If you'd like to perform, we start at 9. We run till, whenever, midnight, 12:30, that sort of thing. And then, we do it again on Tuesdays at the V-Spot. So join us tomorrow at the V-Spot. Sign-ups there are 6 to 8. We start at 7:30 and then run till about midnight, 12:30 there as well. Thank you to everybody who brought their talent to the stage tonight. We greatly appreciate it. We do not take it for granted. Thank you to Union Vapors and Stronghold Studios. And thank you to Ken for coming back. We weren't sure. There was a little bit where we weren't sure, but now you're back, so that's good. I was thinking about just getting like a scarecrow, because they're usually already wearing a flannel shirt, and just sticking them over there, seeing how long people would notice. Just screaming at. So yeah, and if you'd like to support NEPA Scene, we have a little merch table over there with some stickers and buttons, hats, shirts, all that good stuff. The shirts are at a reduced cost now, so that we can make way for our new shirts, which hopefully will be coming in either next week or the week after. Whenever those arrive, I'll let you know. And if you would like to throw $1 or $2 in the donation jar, that helps as well. Because this is just one part of what NEPA Scene does. We produce new articles, photos, videos, podcasts, and live streams throughout the week, covering local artists just like the ones you saw here tonight. Wednesday night, we'll be sitting down with the melodic hardcore band Side Over. They used to play back in the 90s. They just got back together last year for a big hardcore show, and they decided to put out a new album. So they have a new EP after how many decades at this point? The last time they were together is probably like the mid-90s, somewhere around there. So we're going to get all in depth in that and talk about kind of the old school hardcore scene and how it has transitioned into what it is now, and is it better or worse or that kind of stuff. I don't really know. I'm not usually involved in hardcore too much. I get out to a show here and there, but I remember more of the old stuff than some of the newer stuff, so it'll be cool to talk to those guys, get their perspective. I really want to ask them about the Banana Man. Have you guys heard about the Banana Man? Fucking weird, right? Yeah, like I try to stay up on like different music news of the time to see like if there's anything I could ask somebody, while we're doing the usual interview stuff. If hey, here's something new that we could talk about. So there was a guy at a hardcore show that showed up a couple of weeks ago. I guess was End It is the hardcore band. Never heard of them. Don't care to hear about them after this. There was a guy in a banana suit that showed up that was not Joey B. Donuts, by the way. It was just a guy, and I think it was like a homemade suit. It looked like a homemade suit that he had. He had this banana suit, right? And the band called him out, and he thought he was like gonna get like a set list or something like that. And he's like, no, this isn't for you. This is for anybody who tears that guy apart. Everybody go attack that guy for trying to pull attention away from us. Yeah. The band was mad at the banana guy for showing up to his show, which he paid for, by the way, to see them. So imagine like you want to see this band, you pay money to see them. They show up and they say, everyone in the room attack that man. Like fucking crazy ass shit. Like, and not to mention like, I always thought the hardcore scene was all about like brotherhood and togetherness. And we're all like in this together, and we all, it's all love. Even when we punch each other, it's all love and that kind of stuff. Yeah, right. And they were like, no, kill this man. So they literally like acted like zombies and tore this man his little suit apart, which was crazy. Unreal. Thankfully, he did not get like beat up or like. Thrown, pulled away, but leave on a gurney or something like that. Like the whole thing is just crazy. So yeah, that'll be an interesting topic to talk about, and like whether or not because there are people who are defending it too, who are like, well, I don't like those guys who show up to shows and like make it all about them, and I'm like. I think that's the hardcore dancers. They're the ones that make it all about them because they start throwing their fists and kicking and shit, and then you have to take your away from the show to pay attention to them because they're going to hit you in the face. And as a man with glasses, and glasses are very expensive, you really got to watch when those guys start going nuts. So like, I feel like that's more of the thing that you should go, maybe like don't do that, I don't know. That's weird. Yeah. So yeah, we're going to be talking about lots of cool hardcore stuff on Wednesday night. You could tune into NEPA Scene's social media channels, our Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube from 7 to 8:30. And we're going to be talking about that and much, much more. And then throughout the week, we go out and cover shows and things like that. We'll be streaming the stuff from the Dan Hoppel benefit from a few weeks ago this weekend. So if you missed it or you want to relive it, we're going to be streaming all of that this weekend. I'll make sure all the comedians want to have their set out there. I know some people are like weird about that kind of stuff, so we'll make sure. But yeah, we want to put all the comedy stuff out there. And yeah, all right. Thanks so much for coming out and supporting local talent. Thank you everybody who brought their talent to the stage tonight. We'll see you tomorrow at the V Spot and next Monday right here at Union Vapors. Right? Are we're still doing it next week? All right. Have a good night, everybody.